Another day. A new success story.
The success story of Mike Ellenbogen. Who is the champion of today's episode of Success Story? Evolve Technologies founder and CEO. It is Mike Ellenbogen. Evolve, a firm founded in August 2013, is dedicated to reimagining physical security to protect people and infrastructure by combining advancements in metamaterials, compressive sensing, and sophisticated object identification algorithms. Evolve is creating robust, affordable physical threat detection technology to safeguard people and environments everywhere. Bill Gates, General Catalyst Partners, and Lux Capital are the investors of Evolve. About Mike Ellenbogen. After gaining a physics degree and 17 years working for others, Mike Ellenbogen went on to start two very important tech companies. He has been issued multiple patents in the field of X-ray inspection and automated detection technology and has been broadly published within the security industry. In the aftermath of 9/11, Reveal Imaging pioneered more efficient scanning equipment for airport security and explosive detection. Reveal sold to SAIC in 2010 after raising approximately $23 million in venture funding and building a $100 million a year business. Throughout many rounds of funding, Reveal attracted some of the most prominent venture capitalists, including Greylock, Flybridge, and General Catalyst. Every week, that technology screens millions of luggage at over 300 U.S. airports. Mike's most recent startup, Evolve Technology, has already garnered $30 million. The organization has taken on the challenge of employing current technology and IoT to pioneer new techniques of screening more people, faster, in order to detect, limit, and eradicate today's risks of terrorists targeting soft targets and active shooting situations. Mike, along with co-founder and president Anil Chikura, has attracted some fantastic investors, including Lux Capital, General Catalyst, and Bill Gates. Born and nurtured entrepreneurs. The debate over whether entrepreneurs are born or made continues. Mike Ellenbogen is an excellent example. He says he has always enjoyed constructing things and has always wanted to establish his own business, despite what some may consider a lengthy detour. Mike says he saw his father develop his own firm, show his business plan around town, discover the foundations of today's modern venture capital, and finally depart and repeat the process. His jubilation after selling his first company was truly about his father's success as an entrepreneur and the legacy he left behind. Startup fundraising. Mike now has the advantage of having been on both the startup and venture capital sides of the table. In the time between selling Reveal and founding Evolve, he worked as an entrepreneur in residence, EIR, at General Catalyst. General Catalyst is a venture capital firm that has backed famous firms such as Airbnb, HubSpot, Lalonde, Snap, Stripe, Warby Parker, Couchsurfing, Big Fish, and Class Dojo. During his time on the other side of the investment table, he looked for, analyzed, and worked with young entrepreneurs seeking funding and aspiring to be the next big thing. Aside from learning about the inner workings of VCs, this allowed this founder the opportunity to connect with even more investors, executives, and innovators. According to Mike, this has made funding for his next business a lot easier. In fact, during his initial company's launch, his neighbor happened to be a CFO with VC contacts who was able to assist him in structuring the plan and making important introductions. The good news for any founder currently in the midst of a fundraising campaign is that it does get easier. Though Mike does credit watching his father and developing realistic expectations about the throwing process as being beneficial. When you have a successful exit, new investors will be drawn to you. One of his businesses even received federal assistance, which he claims is not only useful for demonstrating the notion to potential investors, but also does not dilute ownership. That was one of his most important pieces of advice to entrepreneurs early in their journey. There's only 100% of your company to go around, he explains. So, jealously defend that equity. Make sure you're partnering with folks who will be aggressive in helping you build the company. rather than just aggressive in terms of how much of the firm they can control and focus on execution. The sooner you reach profitability, the sooner you take control of your own future. He also suggests that anyone who truly wants to establish a business spend some time carrying a bag and selling. This will be useful at every level, from acquiring consumers to obtaining funds and selling your firm. Picking the right exit. Of course, once you accept VC funding. Mike reminds us that you are on the way to one of two outcomes, going public or selling the firm to someone else in an M&A transaction. Your investors are expecting it. That is exactly what you promised in your pitch and returns. Private equity recapitalization is the third option. Though this is considerably more uncommon. His investors received an 8x return with Reveal. You can guarantee they were overjoyed. When it comes to the exit, Mike says getting your people on board and choosing the right investors up front is important, as is using an investment banker. If you really care about what happens to your company after the sale, make sure you pick the right buyer and evaluate the outcome of the deal on the company culture you built too. When it comes to the exit, Mike believes that getting your team on board and selecting the proper investors early on is critical. Using an investment banker is also a good idea. If you care about what happens to your company after the sale, make sure you choose the proper buyer and assess the impact of the deal on the corporate culture you created. Michael Ellenbogen has 3 current jobs, including founder and head of advanced technology at Evolve Technology, founder at Reveal Imaging Technologies, and investor at Era. Additionally, Michael Ellenbogen has had 4 past jobs including CEO and founder at Evolve Technology. Resume about Evolve Company. The industry pioneer in human security is Evolve Technology. The business is committed to make the world a safer place by assisting in the defense of defenseless individuals against terrorist attacks, mass shootings, and other violent crimes. Evolve has screened 50 million people to date in a quick, unobtrusive manner while preventing more than 5,000 weapons from entering a range of public and private facilities. Evolve's AI-based, free-flow weapons screening and threat detection systems operate at the pace of light to accommodate thousands of individuals and groups per hour. Numerous prestigious entertainment venues, universities, international airports, stadiums, businesses, hospitals, large-scale events, and international landmarks are just a few of Evolve's clients. The business is run by a group of thought leaders in the security sector who have a history of bringing new solutions to market. The company holds more than 100 patents. When Mike asked about best practices can he share for future leaders who are looking to start a business, he explained that it's all about the people. Whatever your path, you'll be spending a lot of time in the trenches with them. So you better like them. And of course, expect the unexpected. Mike was motivated by the vision that the technology we're working on is important and helping to save lives. He loves building new things and, in doing so, helping to bring success to the people around him.